Hello friends. What is the purpose of God created a mankind? In the beginning, God created a man and woman with a purpose that they should produce a godly offspring or godly children or godly generation. That's the purpose. So God blessed them by saying, be fruitful, multiply and fill the earth and subdue it. This is how, God blessed them. So there is a godly way of producing an offspring or godly way of producing godly children or godly generation, which they lost in the beginning. How did they lost, godly way of producing a godly offspring? God gave a small command not to eat of the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But unfortunately, man and woman in the beginning disobeyed the command of God and ate the fruit. Eventually, they lost godly way of producing a godly children or godly generation. And instead, a sinful generation or a sinful offspring came into an existence. The sinful offspring or a sinful generation was started by an adversary or an opponent of God. So, a sinful way of producing children is nothing but through the sexual relationship. The sexual relationship between husband and wife, even inside the marriage, is absolutely an act against God, and that is why it is called sin, because that is producing only a sinful offspring or a sinful children, or that is only, offering a sinful generation. What we see for the past 6,000 years here in this world is so tribulations, atrocities, cruelties, wars, and killings. All of these things are ripping a man apart, because they lost godly way of producing godly children. So what I mean, the godly way of producing children, God's spirit was with man and woman in the beginning. So, God's spirit with a man should have taken his genetic data in the form of a spirit, and entered into his wife and impregnated her without physically touching her. And this is how godly offerings can be conceived in the womb of a woman and produced, godly children and godly families and godly generations. And this is the godly way which was lost in the beginnings. Therefore, the purpose of God is not imagined or not realized by the mankind even today. So friends, the purpose of God created a mankind is that they should produce a godly offspring, but it was lost. So friends, try to think it over. This is how I would like to provoke your thoughts. We are living in a very, very troublesome times. So, hope your thoughts are provoked. Thanks for listening. May God bless you, friends.